right. So, last time, nothing happened.
Dragon Ball Z.
Nothing happened. So, we're just going to pretend nothing happened. Well, Arthur discovered he was a robot. That was cool.
He's a robot.
Well, he has a robot hand, an arm, and he feels like if he keeps ripping off skin, he'll have more robot parts. So he thinks he's a robot. You guys talked to Franklin Mason. You shot him a bunch. He was still alive. He gave you guys, mostly for Robert, a rock that supposedly will protect him. Before he could explain what it is or what it does, you guys scared him away. Or he scared you away. You fought some dimensional dogs. Arthur was discovering that he was part robot, and during that discovery, he got upset and mad, but also confused. But we kind of just dropped it off there because the world was shaking. As you guys were trying to agree where to go to either Master Yid or the Wizard. Before you came to a decision, the world started to shake. You all ran out and saw that Mason 1 exploded. A fiery ball of death destroyed Mason 1 and crash landed into the earth. The sky is now red and like rain and like boom, like waves of heat started hitting everything. So you guys ran back into the base. Mason's home, Robert's home. The book was glowing like crazy. So you all picked it up, was reading it, and it said that Cthulhu the Dark One is now back on Earth. And the second coming is starting now.
Game over, man!
So we're going to pick up where we left off. The holes that are in Robert's dome base are blowing off very powerful heat as this storm rages on and crashes, and like rain starts crashing down on the dome. Let's say Arthur's the one that closes the book and like tucks the book in. Henry runs over to you guys and it's like it's really loud in here because it's just echoing what's outside. These big crashing booms. So he starts yelling off like, "What are we gonna do? Where are we going? Are we leaving now, or should we wait?" Robert's just hugging this rock in a corner, and you guys in the center of the dome. So back to you.
Well, we can't exactly go out there with all that raining debris out there.
How long do we give it? Can't sit in there forever.
True. I mean, we could leave now. I mean, the odds of us getting hit by debris are pretty astronomical.
Well, can we just take a look at the storm and get an idea of how long it'll last, or if we're in the eye of it or not?
I doubt it's a hurricane, but we can go check, yeah?
Who goes out?
I mean, is there any ways to look out without actually exposing yourself to the storm?
Damn it. Yes.
Damn it.
Yes, there's those holes that I mentioned that are in the tunnel way to the door exit.
Yeah. Yeah, I would look for one of those and then look outside of it, instead of going outside into what could probably make me insane, probably. Somehow, in one way or another.
I just want to make it clear that Devin volunteered to go first.
I did.
All right, cool. So, you get stabbed through the eye. I'm done.
Perfect. All right, you guys, I'm leaving.
So, sure what? You peek your head out, and what you see is this. It's dark clouds in the sky, with the sky just a bright dark red. You see Mason debris in the distance starting to break off in space and just pieces start falling into Earth. You see that the rain is not just rain. It's a mixture of rain and blood. Blood is raining from the sky.
That isn't good.
You see creatures in the forest running about. You can't get a good look at them, but one of them stares you down and you feel like you're in danger. It's just every inch of your body is telling you to get away from this thing as it moves away. But you notice that no creature enters the vicinity where you are at.
Yeah, but really, what color is it?
Everything you see is bright black.
Oh, boy.
And it's like the world. You know how when you first entered Mason and the colors overwhelmed you?
Yeah.
So that won't happen again, but you clearly see how the world's now just black with a deep illness. And you see the winged black creatures you saw before on Mars base. And you see one, without it having eyes, look directly at the base, at you. And more start gathering around as they seem like they're waiting for something. They're just hovering above you.
Oh, shit. So, I relay that to everyone else.
This scene takes 10 sanity damage.
Oh, you motherfucker! You just trying to weaken me, you son of a bitch!
Actually,
God
it
damn
wasn't.
it.
Everything stacks up. It does take 10 sanity damage.
Uh-huh.
This is a big hit.
Uh-huh.
You describing this scene will only take 2 damage off the rest of the group. But
Oh, so I'm only... Oh, of course! Wait, how high is Arthur on, sanity?
Fuck Arthur.
Well, I mean, to be honest, if anyone, like, probably Cassandra should have fucking...
I'm just glad.
I mean, she's already crazy.
I'm
But
just
anyway.
glad Cassandra was mentioning yeah, we should go look outside, and then goes I'll do it. I'm like, oh, thank you, because I think Alex is gonna get really pissed at me if I take 10 sanity damage away.
Yeah, I'd be at 27.
Actually, what happens when you're at 20% sanity?
Well, you would gain your first. This is where you're supposed to gain your first permanent sanity. Not like phobia, but like sanity.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Is there a
What
way
is-
to regain sanity?
Yeah, you have to talk to someone about your issues.
Oh, I can talk to myself. I'm a psychiatrist.
Yeah,
Kind of. Oh,
that's
shit.
what I've been saying since session 1. Hey, if you talk to each other, you'll gain sanity back. But
Yeah.
every time you guys talk to each other, you start talking about insane things and then get
Just
away
gets
from
worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk to me about shit right now, anyway.
I've been trying to talk to you for fucking ever, and you keep just going ape shit, and I'm like, well, I guess I will fucking talk to my teddy bear. And because I need to somehow convince myself I'm not crazy, I am going to put myself in this teddy bear so I can talk with myself.
Cassandra, I never said that I was good at it.
Well, yeah, in the end, I wonder how much shit you can hear from your patients before you go crazy yourself.
Well, as a psychiatrist, as the like having skills in that, you can hear a great amount.
Interesting.
Because you can hear all of this, and the psychiatrist can just go like, "Yeah, but this is just them harboring these feelings towards this thing." It's like if you start presenting photos of if you like give a psychiatrist, here's a Necronomicon, here's all the things I'm feeling. They won't be able to handle it, but if you just talk to them about it, they can handle a great amount.
Interesting. But yeah, so if
Weird
you
how Ben has had this skill for so long and has never used it.
I haven't used it against us. Like I've used it for NPCs, but yeah, I don't think that went well either.
I think you just have an aversion to knowing our like deep feelings. It's like, ugh, I don't want to be that close.
It's like I already fucked them. I don't want to be to know them.
Wow.
All right. So yeah, back about the sanity point. So when you're at 16%, you get a sanity point.
What?
What'd you say about the 16? I mean, the 20%.
When you're at 20%, you get not a sanity point. You get a permanent sanity. You'll have a nervous twitch. You'll always see someone behind you.
Oh, so that's when it turns permanent.
Yes.
Do you ever heal up from that?
You can heal up for that. Still talking to people, but that permanent one sticks with you.
That's interesting.
You know, the one thing like an nymphomaniac wasn't supposed to get.
So
Throwing that out there.
Throwing it out there.
Yeah.
She's automatically at 20% sanity.
Yeah. Well, you gain more for like at 40% and other things, but we kind of just skipped over that because you guys accepted the things I gave you. I was like, well, okay.
I mean,
okay.
I guess that's fair because the Nymphomania would be my 40% anyways.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I don't want to give you more to fuck up your character. I think you're doing just fine yourself.
Oh, so I'm supposed to get a pretty bad one at 40% too?
Yep.
Oh. Interesting. All right.
Again, wishing I had known that so I could switch my intelligence to my wisdom.
Sorry, buddy. But hey, you're smart.
But hey, I took the damage for you this time.
Yeah.
So,
until you tell me.
Yeah. Well, you only take 2 this time. And then I'm going to be like, so.
Remember what I just talked about? Here it is again. 2 more.
2 more. So Arthur, please help me sort my feelings. Oh man.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm just gonna hold up my fucking bionicle hand, and say "fuck your feelings," and then gonna turn and going to speak to which one's hugging the rock like a little baby.
Robert.
And Robert's the one with all the cool science stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
About traveling time. I'm gonna go up to him and extend a hand.
Which hand?
It would be my bionicle hand. I think it would be my dominant arm.
Interesting.
He looks at it, then looks at you, then at your hand. What happened to you?
He looks down. He looks at you. He looks up. He looks at you.
Well, I was hoping that you might be able to tell me, but I suppose not.
He looks at you again. Oh, that's right. You died.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you died. You were stabbed in an alley. We found you. He looks at Cassandra across the way. This was the only way to save you. That's right. You died. We're all gonna die. Oh. Okay. He starts hugging the rock again.
Robert.
Yes.
I hope this isn't the silver key thing that's supposed to be coming into place soon.
People don't just. I would remember death, I think.
No. It was before. It was before you all wiped your minds. You wanted to believe you were a human. You liked the feeling. You said things were different. We're not different. You'll die like everyone else.
Arthur goes to speak, but gets caught in his throat, and it's like, and then he just looks at this guy being all pathetic, and just turns away and slumps on the that sofa thing we sat on before.
As you're walking away, he grabs your hand and pulls you in and whispers something in your ear. Don't tell Cassandra where her key is. That's the bad ending.
Oh. I don't. Can I Do I actually know anything? Can I roll to for memory, past lives? Can I tap into my past life side of my brain?
Yeah, if you want.
I mean, can I?
I mean, you can try anything.
Can I try and, if I have that memory somewhere, lodged somewhere?
Go ahead.
What do I roll?
Roll me an intelligence check.
That's not too bad. Fuck yeah. So 22.
You begin thinking, all right, so you got to remember something, right? Not everything can be erased. You begin thinking, and something in your head clicks. You open your eyes, and you are back on some street with headlights hanging over you and brick buildings. And you see Robert, Cassandra, and Devin all the way down this alleyway at this gated door. But you're all wearing different clothes. Not what you're wearing now, not what you wore in Mason 1. Something very antique. And Cassandra's talking to Devin. And then she turns around and Devin presses something on her back and a slot opens. And they take out this key. They stick it in the gate. You turn around and you see these children running towards you. When you turn back around, the gate is open and all your friends are gone. And you turn to see the kids, and Dev and Cassandra are standing next to you. They're trying to pull you away from something. And the little kid you look down at is you. And then you flash back and you're grabbing Robert's rock and he's looking at you like, what are you doing? Stop. But you're just trying to get the rock away from him. There you go. You're back.
What do we? I'm trying to keep it as quiet as possible, and I sort of say it through like my teeth, and I say, "What did we do? What did we do? What does it mean? What's the gate?"
You see Robert smile. It was Cassandra's. It's her castle.
Yeah, I definitely at this point I'm just like freaked out, and I sort of like let go of the rock. If I didn't even realize I was holding it, and push myself off of him to stand up and like back away a few steps.
He holds it tight.
Yeah, I think Arthur, I'm done for a second.
Devin and Cassandra.
What the
How you
hell
guys
am I
doing?
supposed to do?
Well, Devin told you what's going on outside. Do you want to go see?
No.
Okay.
It's totally
No.
fun. You should do it.
It's great. Fun times outside.
The last time I went outside, everyone got a little crazy, and then dogs attacked us.
A little?
So,
Oh, by the way, Franklin's, what's it? Demon things. Those guys are waiting for something. It's right outside.
Probably
Arthur's-
him.
Arthur
But
blah, blah, blah. Sorry. Arthur books glows.
I don't know about anything that's going on. But we can't stay here forever if we want to do whatever crazy stuff that you want to do. But considering what you say is out there, I don't know if we have many options besides just taking a large risk and going out anyways.
Henry pipes up. Well, you could just wait it out. You might have a point. Maybe it'll stop. The station's probably going to... The debris has to land sooner or later. Maybe that's what's causing what's going on outside.
That's what I'm thinking. Such a
Again-
large station so close to the Earth would
I-
definitely cause a huge explosion.
I don't really see the debris as the main problem. It's these creatures all around. It wasn't natural. I mean, nothing's natural, but like this was just another level.
Well, we should be safe in here. As long as we have the signs outside, we should be fine.
Oh, I think, Paul, your recording machine died.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, Henry feels a disturbance.
Well, then. Fuck this episode. Fuck it. We'll just go on. Yeah, something's wrong with the internet. Just,
The guy in Belgium.
oh, but the guy in Belgium, you're right. We got to do it for him.
Oh, you're back.
Is it live?
I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
Still says
Says
it
what?
is anyways.
All right. Cool. Continue on, I guess.
It'll probably just be very, like, choppy.
Yeah.
I am a robot.
Boop, boop, ah, boop.
Beep boop.
Am I holding that book when it glows? Right? You said I had it on me.
Yes.
Can I look at it again?
Yeah. 1 second.
No, you cannot look at it.
You need to roll.
All right, so girlfriend also told me that thing. Her internet just went down. Cool. I paid the bill this month, right? I'm assuming yes.
Oh, Paul, you are some kind of thing.
I paid it. That's fine.
This is
All
why
right.
I always link all of my shit as automatic.
Yeah, well, some of us have more money than others. Mister, I work for the government.
Well, I mean, close enough, but yeah, okay, army, but yeah, sure.
That's government.
Okay, Paul.
All right, moving on.
How was your history? How was your Anyway, no, moving on.
You good, Ben?
Yeah. Hello.
All right, cool. All right, so you open up the book, and the pages flip to a picture of this dark winged creature with no face. It's described as night gaunts, creatures that serve the bidding of a master. They will do whatever it takes to achieve a goal, but they will never kill a target. If the target is if it's a person, they'll take the target to their master if the master commands it. Night gaunts have a lot of different masters because it's whoever summons them or commands them controls them. They live to serve. They will only attack if demanded so by their master.
Hey, I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
And this is the funny part. If they aren't told what to do, they'll only drop creatures from really tall heights, and that's the only way to kill them. Or they'll submit their creatures, their targets, when taking them to their masters, to forms of tickling until the creature passes out from being tickled, and they can silently take them to their masters. But that's not to say that they don't have ways to grab their targets. They have extremely sharp claws that can cut through steel.
Hey guys, there's a bestiary in the back of this DM book.
Dude, that's awesome. Summon it, summon it, summon it.
Oh shit! Is there a fucking spell underneath it?
Summon it and make him bring the wizard.
No, there's no spell in the bestiary.
Oh fuck.
But there is incantations if you flip the book over and start flipping through the pages. If you remember... damn it. All right. There goes that recording. Well, remember last time I told you when you were trying to find out who wrote the book, when you flipped it over and started going through it, I told you that there's spell and incantations for rituals and stuff?
Huh?
Yeah, that's in the back.
Cool. I don't think I'm in the right frame of mind to be learning some spells right now, but I'll I imagine that
Dude, the cool people are doing it.
I imagine that Devin and Cassandra like their own thing, and I walk over and show them I look at Cassandra, and then you'll notice as I open the book, I start looking at it looks like I'm looking at your ass, and then you'll catch me, and I'll just look back at the book, But yeah, I'm showing you the thing. Is that what you saw outside, Devin?
Is it? Is it exactly what I saw outside?
The Nikons, yes.
Oh, okay, then that looks exactly like one.
And I sort
Ugh.
of like tap the book, and it's showing us things. It's flipped to this exact page. It's showing us, it's helping. I think. I don't know if that makes any sense. Nothing makes sense anymore, but that's what I think.
It's like I've been hinting at it for so long.
It might be helping, but it's the Necronomicon. I don't know what it'll yield us in the end. But that's great information.
So how do we know what it wants?
Who is it looking for? Well, actually, I look over at Robert.
He's just cradling up the rock with
I
the star
wonder-
symbol on it.
I wonder if they're looking for you. You've been hiding out for a while.
No one knows I'm here. No one knows. Only the dogs. Only the dogs. Only them.
Well, how did Franklin know?
He's always known. He knows everything. He's there when you don't see it. He's always watching.
Last time we were at Mars base, he's the one that had these demons with him.
I don't know, but I don't know anything about that. So you're getting the sense like the more you're talking to him, or the more the time passes, he's getting a bit better. But he's still in no shape to let go of the rock or communicate things other than that.
Well, I'm gonna work on mini teddy bear me.
As like you begin to walk away, I sort of say, Cassandra.
Yeah.
How far back can you remember?
I can't remember that far back. I remember everything up until the memory wipe, and then I don't remember anything after that.
Do you remember the first day you woke up? Just like another day.
Well, I mean, I've had multiple of those, technically. But yes, I do.
And Arthur sort of smiles and shakes his head like he's talking absolute nonsense.
I kind of just shake my head and say, when have we been making sense recently?
Just say what you have on your mind. What do we have left to lose, anyways?
She has a point.
Henry cracks open a beer.
He came with beer.
What is it?
Jack Daniels.
That's not beer, Paul!
How about wait. Shock Top. That's one I know. That one.
Say
Shock
that
Top's
again?
a beer. Shock Top.
Oh, wow. One
The
of
beer?
the rare ones. Yeah, it's a beer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you actually know
he
about
cracks
that
open
one.
a Bud Light.
Okay, that one's much more popular and
I forgot.
More
the beer.
reasonable.
Yeah,
no,
he
it's
cracks
shitty,
open a Bud Light.
but it's
Nope, he cracks open a Bud Light.
super shitty, but
Look, man,
understandable.
You're the one that asked.
I know. I wanted to see you. You know I'm gonna call you up for those ones every time.
Guns and alcohol. I'm so
Guns
good at
and
that.
alcohol. Come on, Paul.
So great at those.
I'm slowly getting you to be actually like expert level at them.
Are you though? Because I don't feel any different. I feel like I just Google things before I tell them to you now.
That is true.
All right, so moving on. He cracks open a Bud Light, sits back down on the couch. So we getting to know each other?
Why not? I mean, either it's a large piece of debris kills us, or we die on the adventure that we're about to set off for, so why not? I mean, this thing's probably going to last a day or two anyways.
Perfect. He drinks his beer. This tastes like shit.
Yeah. At least it's not a Corona.
That's the other one.
Shit.
Corona is worse. Except when they put the lime in. It's not bad. It's not bad when they put the lime in.
Yeah, man, it's just so much better, right? I agree.
So I'm just going to sit down cross-legged on the floor.
Hey, are you joining in there, Arthur?
I am indeed.
You want to roll the psychiatry?
Yeah. Please. I mean, although
So, I'm going to give you an example. You have to ask a question for them to reveal something about themselves so they can recover something.
What's your fetish? No.
So, but it can honestly, the questions range, and the more deeper the question, the higher the more sanity they'll gain back.
Let's just say we want Cassandra not to go crazy.
And I'll add this stipulation. You guys have free reign on answering your own questions. I will not. So if you want to say, like, hey, Paul, do I know this? That's on you. You have free reign on answering your own questions.
Yeah, what kind of questions would it, I mean, I don't want to ask them like insane questions like, hey, do you remember that fucking gate and when I saw myself as a child? Because that was fucked up, right?
I mean, hey, you're a psychiatrist. Choose your.
I am an amateur psychiatrist, and I am not in a good fucking way mentally.
Hey, I'll give you something to give Devin, and then you can, while Devin's answering his, you'll have time to think of another one for Cassandra.
Considering all the fucking up shit I've been doing lately, I think it would have been easy to pick one for me, but
You can ask Devin. You know, I'll give you your own choice. You can ask Devin about his family history. You can ask Devin, what truly got him into movies.
Oh, so it's basically, hey, tell me your backstory.
In a way, for the easy ones, is tell me your backstory. The ones that'll give you more sanity points back are the deeper ones. Like, an example for Cassandra. How do you feel about not being able to have babies? Would have liked to start a family? Would you like to have done more with your life? And like what things like that?
Would you like to be a person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were.
If you ask the question like that, I will fucking disembowel you.
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? It's not an easy thing. That's why they get paid so much.
That's why psychiatrists ease their way into talking about how they are barren.
Yeah. Clearly, I'm only giving you examples of what to lead with, but
I don't think you lead with that one.
Not the lead with, but like lead towards it, because you got to get there, and that's what the role helps you with.
Right.
So yeah, Devin would be about his family history, movies, why he chose the job he did. How does he feel about this situation personally? And something that would give him a good amount of sanity back. What was it like living with his grandfather? Things like that.
Shit, man.
It helps that I know everyone's backstory.
Yeah.
I expect as much.
Good talk.
Yeah. I
Made it.
really find it difficult to fucking get like a sentence out about this. I will ask. I think I'll just ask like the group and just say, I'll be like, how the fuck did we end up here? And I'll sort of let out a chuckle and I'll say, hey, so why did you join?
Roll me a psychiatry check.
What, for Devon?
Well, you said you wanted to ask to everyone.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, cool, that's fine.
Now, the higher your psychiatry check, the more they are allowed to reveal if they wish.
So 30.
All right. So answer
My
what a
answer's
30 would give.
stupid. God damn it.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like pointed it at Devon.
All right, go ahead.
Because you're not human.
Shit. Man. Looking back, it's just it all kind of blurs together now. I was an orphan, growing up at this local orphanage, but my grandpa was big into movies, and I kind of grew into that, and just God, was it expensive back then. I had to make a decent wage to even continue this kind of hobby. I had to digitize everything that we had back then. It cost a good amount, but yeah, that's what got me into Mason and got me over here. Man,
Granddad sounds like a good man.
yeah. With the time past, all I can remember really is just the fun times whenever we watched movies. But like, man, it's been a while since that's actually why one of the reasons why I want to look at this. Do I have the 8-track with me? I can't remember. I would have thought that I brought it from me.
You have it
with
with
me.
you
Yeah, I was gonna say.
somewhere.
Oh, it's the only thing that we're missing is the blueprint again now, because that I don't think I picked up. God damn it! But yeah, so I kind of take out the 8-track, and it's like, yeah, this is his last message to me. For he went out, and well, kind of been wanting to play it for a while now, but couldn't get Cassandra to make a second one before we looked at that other video. And you kind of just see the sheer regret in my eyes on that one.
And see Arthur just sort of like he listens intently, doesn't say a word until the end, and he says, "You had someone that loved you dearly, and that's something to hold on to."
It was definitely a comfort, especially these past few weeks. How about you?
I'm psychoanalyzing you. No. He says, he sort of tries to think back, and
I actually do have 3 in it.
that's the start. Oh shit! Yeah, you need to roll.
I guess so. Yeah. One sec. I got a 15.
On what?
Psychoanalysis.
You see Arthur like trying to rack his memory, and then it's weird. Like you see him sort of lost for a second as he realizes he can't remember back, can't remember a childhood, and he sort of shakes his head and looks at you and says, "I've always been interested in things, anything that I could learn, anything that I could tell people, a new fact of the day, something to get my head around, a brain teaser." And then when I filled my head full of enough knowledge, I wanted to tell more and more people, so I began to teach. And then this Mason project came up, and it was so exciting. They were looking for everything: so engineers, astronauts, teachers, everything. They said they were going to change the world, and I wanted to be part of that. I still do.
Yeah.
Until these last few weeks, and you realise that perhaps you're not doing it for maybe you're doing it for the right reasons, but people you're doing it for aren't doing it for the right reasons. And I want to do it for the right reasons. I want to
I mean, they're
continue to do
not
it.
doing it for any reasons anymore.
Okay, I'm going to take a big hit to confidence and sanity. He sort of looks at Cassandra but we have to be. There's still people. When there's still people, there's got to be some kind of humanity left.
No, I mean, Mason base blew up, right? So the people that we were working for, well, they aren't alive anymore.
Yeah,
It was a joke.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, but he says I stopped working for them